And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. The M's will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Right.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 0 for 5. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
In there, a base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Settling in now, Yonder Alonso. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. 1-1. Alonso, a Cuban-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Mariners leave a couple. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Drew Smyly will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Harrison into shallow center. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Justin Smoke now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
Yeah, batting averages are much better. They're 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
This is line to left. Upton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Scott Schebler.
Scott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Alberto Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Devon Travis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Devon Travis.
First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Breaking ball outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding forward now, Bruce Bowden. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 9, the catcher, Alex Casilla.
Striding into the box, Alex Casilla. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way.
Yep.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The right fielder, number 30, Jack Bauer.
Now in the box, Jack Jowers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Ready with the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it is. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit softly down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but called a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Josh Harrison. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate, Kevin Bauer. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Drilled to the left eye. Sanchez fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Smiley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tulowitzki swinging and sends one out to shortstop. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So digging in now, Mitch Henagar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't get him. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Justin Upton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Popped him up. Casilla waits on it, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat for Toronto, Devon Travis.
Leading up for Toronto, the second baseman, Devon.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands, strike one.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Bruce Bowden fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to Alonso, and they do turn the double play.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in, Alex Casilla, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said to you, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Casilla is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henagar. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he grounds one briskly to short. Torres gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna is under it. One away.
Up next for Seattle.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jowers is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher,
stepping into the box, Alberto Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fouled away. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Upton is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Devon Travis would be next. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
1 strike.
Here's Tulowitzki at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Fly ball out to right field. Jowers giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Mariners 6th, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henagar. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some danger.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Danny Turner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27, Danny Turner.
Now at the plate, Devon Travis. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
The 2nd baseman, Devon Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Henagar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up.
Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line toward center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Alex Casilla, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, and now let's see. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's three straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Jack Jowers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Standing in, Yonder Alonso. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Scooped up to second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Mariners lead 1. They're down 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He got a tougher one with a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Henagar. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Leadoff man gone. That'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Alberto Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ryan Tepera been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A pause and the 0-2, and he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Ronald Torreyes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So striding in, Josh Harrison. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jowers sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch. Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki.
Next for the Blue Jays.
So stepping in, Devon Travis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The Mariners entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The designated hitter, number 34, Bruce Bowden.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bruce Bowden. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. At the plate, Alex Casilla. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 5-0. Riding in, Mitch Henagar. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Carlos Lopez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 35.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Hit hard back up the middle and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Henagar on at first, nobody out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there and right and pull this one down for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Yonder Alonso, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch lifted. Down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Runners on first with one down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scott.
And now the Mariners DH, Scott Schebler. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-0 the final score today. The Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Sanchez earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Sanchez, his 5th win of the season. The loss goes to Drew Smiley. He falls to 11-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Paid attendance at Rogers Center this afternoon, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.